Hello everybody! Today's video is going to be on the 5 things that most millionaires have in common. Let's jump on in. Whoop. Okay guys, so the 5 things most millionaires have in common. First thing is 1, they own their own house. So most people, most Americans, as you've heard before, build a lot of their wealth through the equity in their home. So most of them own their own house, but also interesting enough, it's not a huge, massive McMansion house. It's an average, maybe middle, upper end average house. And they just see that, most millionaires see the benefits of owning versus renting. You're getting principal pay down on your mortgage every month. That $1,500 or $2,000 a month payment you're making, or $3,000, whatever it is, a little bit of that $3,000 goes to principal, and it gets better and better each month, especially if you own a house for 5, 10, 20 years. That amortization schedule goes down and down on the interest, and the principal goes up and up and up. So each month those payments add up. Secondly, is that you can write off the interest payments on your home according to circumstances. Ask your accountant on that. Also, lastly, the big ticket on there is that real estate has tended to appreciate over time, 3 to 6% year over year. So let's say you buy a house for $100,000, put 5% down. If a house appreciates 5% in 1 year, it'd be worth 105, and you just made 100% return on investment in 1 year alone. And then every year it compounds 5% of 105,000 and so on and so forth, and you still only have that 5% down left into that property. So it really compounds over time, the appreciation. And then conversely with renting, they see that, I'm renting, I put in $1,000, $1,500 or $3,000 a month in renting. All of that does not produce any principal payments back, and I'm not getting the appreciation and the tax write-offs from it. So that is why most of the wealthy have figured out I need to own my own home to be wealthy. Second thing that most millionaires have in common is they buy used cars. And you're kind of thinking, what? A millionaire buying a used car? Aren't they rich enough to where they can buy that brand new $40,000, $50,000, $80,000 car or truck or Tesla, whatever it is? Well, no, I think this has to deal with that they're patient and they're willing to sacrifice short-term gratification for long-term gratification. They're thinking long-term down the line that, if I buy a car for 50 grand brand new, or buy a $20,000 car used, or $10,000 car used, or myself like a $5,000 car used, I can save that difference and invest it into whatever else, and it compounds over time. Maybe I'll wait when I'm a lot more wealthy down the line, I can buy that nice car. So they're delaying their gratification. They're also not big spenders spending out all these things. Okay, so third thing leading on to that is they make money work for them. So instead of money working them, they're letting money work for them. Let me dive into that. What the wealthy are doing is, like I mentioned, instead of buying that $50,000 car, they're buying one for 5, putting 45 into the stock market, into a house, into real estate investments, whatever it is, even into a savings account. It's better than just being a consumer and spending everything. And then also they're using that to pay off high interest credit card debt and other debts like that. They're only using good debt to their advantage. So they're leveraging their money for the better gain of things, instead of money that depreciates in assets over time. They're also just realizing interest, right? They're looking at the math on that, and they're seeing that, hey, if I go and spend this product, this credit card to buy stuff instead of waiting, I'm like almost paying like 50% more, 20% more, even double when I pay off that credit card debt. So they're waiting yet again, making money work for them, saving up before they can buy something really nice that they want. Fourthly, kind of leading into the same topic, is they have a budget. Okay? It's pretty simple math here, and everyone preaches this, but you got to just apply it so they stick to it. I make X amount of dollars a month, 20% will go to housing or whatever, 25, 30. X percent will go to food, clothing, and you know what? There is 10%, whatever, 5, 10, 15% towards fun stuff. So they have a budget, but they purposely spend. They're not going out spending unaware. They're not just emotionally shopping. They know, hey, I have this much to spend. Okay, I've run out of my budget this year or this month, whatever, for these nice fancy massages or a fancy clothing or whatever. I'm going to wait till next month when I get another prorated portion of my paycheck and put it to that. Additionally, on having a budget, the most important thing they have on their budget, the first thing they pay before anything, before paying their mortgage, before paying for food or clothing or a car payment, the first thing off their budget is a savings ratio. Typically, they're saving 10 to 50% of what they make. I would suggest starting there, starting at 10, work your way up, and they're just saving, and then that money that they're saving is working for them, which then they can use that to buy the fun things they want. Also, they're, of course, investing in that. Fifthly, so there's been a study that showed in the past 2 decades, 90% of millionaires invest in real estate, and a large portion of millionaires made their wealth specifically through real estate investing, or a large portion of it. So number 5, 90% of millionaires that they have in common is they invest in real estate. So that is exactly what I'm doing personally myself, investing in real estate. And then that's what we do here at Memphis Investment Properties. We help people who are working hard, working that full-time job, don't have the time, the experience, the risk tolerance to go and invest in real estate, do it all themselves, buy some junker property, fix it up themselves. We take on all that risk and we sell fully renovated turnkey rental properties to investors all over the country and world. And then we help also property manage for them. So they buy a rental property, it's cash flowing every month, it's appreciating, the mortgage is getting paid down, they can write off all these great tax benefits, and helping them just invest and have their money work for them. All on top of that, they can leverage these properties and the properties appreciate over time, gain some great equity. I believe it's one of the fastest ways and most sure ways to become a millionaire is investing in real estate. The odds are in your favor. You have 4 ways to earn income through real estate: cash flow, appreciation, tax write-offs, and mortgage paydown. Skip that one. Yeah, mortgage paydown. So there's your 4 ways, and there's the 5 things that most millionaires have in common. Love to hear your thoughts on this. Subscribe and like this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd be love to coming at you every week, every day with a great video. Thank you so much.